to some stone in the sky, it will come down because the stone belongs to earth. So similarly, the mind and intelligence belong to Krishna. The mind is an opulence of Krishna, right? So it's naturally to go towards Krishna. So every and also Prabhuji was mentioning about Bhagvatam. In Mauritius we say Bhagvatam Day.
Gardamad.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. So we the friends what we did today to hear from his press who came.
Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna. So a good student is like a satellite. Whatever he gets, he just distributes. This is the definition of a good student. No, I think Advaita Prabhu has recalled so many points from Friday's lecture. This weight. Maybe you can bring it near. Bring it near. Here, open this. Okay. So, Maharaj, you have sung Radha Madhav, right? It's done.
Yeah, we've done Mahamantra.
Radha Madhav, done? No. Jaya Radha Madhav Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhav Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivara Dhari Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhav Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhav ki Radha Golopanand ki ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की श्रील प्रभुपाद की दाई गौर प्रेमानंद गुरवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtuki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vranda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, you are all welcome for morning Bhagavatam class at Srimada Temple, ISKCON, Mauritius. We are reading from 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, chapter 20, chapter 17 and verse number 30. The 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is, Srila Prabhupada writes, it's the fourth creation of the fourth order, something like that. The heading is creation of the fourth order, which actually means which means mostly there is a description of Visarga. Visarga means secondary creation by Brahma. In 3rd canto, there is a creation by Vishnu that's called Sarga. And 4th canto is Visarga, mostly the creation by Brahma. And 4th canto as such has 4 divisions. First is 7th chapter of Dharma, Yajna, of Daksha. And if you offend the Vaishnava, then Dharma is never successful. The next 5 chapter is Artha Arthi Bhakta Dhruva Maharaj, Artha. And if you need anything, if you go to Krishna, then your life is successful. So Dhruva Maharaj's success is 5 chapters. And then there is the 11th chapter, which is to fulfill the desire of everybody, Kama. And the incarnation of the 4th canto is Prithu Maharaj. And he is a yonij, means he is not born from mother and father. He was born by churning the right and left hand of Vena. So the right hand was Prithu, who is the expansion of Vishnu, and left hand was Archi, she is expansion of Lakshmi. So he fulfilled the desires of everybody, all the living entities. And he was the best ruler. And the last section, 8th chapter, is actually liberation. Liberation of Prachin Bharait by the instruction of Narada, of Puranjan Upakhyan or allegory, and the liberation of the Prachitas by Devrishi Narada. So in this way, there are 31 chapters in this fourth canto. We are reading 17th chapter, the prayers of Mother Earth. So now the episode you just remember is like that. When Prithu Maharaj was enthroned as a emperor of this planet, all the demigods appear and they gave him the gifts which are suitable for the king. And the rishis also glorified him. And then the citizen came and they actually put a petition that we are doing so much hard work, but there's no production from the earth, so we are really hungry and fasting and dying. So Prithu Maharaj, considering his subjects as his own son, Praja means subject or citizen, and Praja also means son. So he become angry on Mother Earth why she is not providing the necessities of the living entities. So Prithu Maharaj mounted on the chariot and with a bow and arrow, chasing the Mother Earth. Now at this stage we should know that Mother Earth has three forms. Adi Bhautik form, which is physically we can see as the land, mountain, rivers. That is Adi Bhautik form of Mother Earth. Adi Devik form of Mother Earth is cow, which symbolize tolerance, which symbolize perseverance in all situations, tolerating everything. Dhairya, it's called Dhairya. Dheeraj, these are the two characteristics of Mother Earth, and she is in the form of cow. That is Adi Devak, because when Mother Earth is going with Brahma for the prayers to the Lord, she went as a cow. And in Adhyatmik, in a spiritual aspect, Bhumi Devi is Vishnu Patni. She is called Bhu Devi. See, on the left side is a Shri Devi, which is Lakshmi, and on the right side of the Vishnu is Bhu Devi, which is Mother Earth. So Mother Earth is Vishnu Patni as a spiritual identity. So Mother Earth has three. So Ganga has similarly three, aspect: Adi Bhautik, Adi Devik, and Adhyatmik. So this Mother Earth, which Prithu Maharaj was chasing, she is now in the form of Adi Devik as a cow. And she is running in fear of Prithu Maharaj, and ultimately she surrendered to Prithu Maharaj. And this verse is complete surrender of Mother Earth to Maharaj Prithu. So this is the verse is speaking complete surrender. She said, after all, you have to protect me. King means Bhupal. Bhu means Mother Earth and Pal means protector. So king by nature is a protector of the earth. Why you are killing me? So now we are reciting this verse, which is the verse of surrender of Mother Earth to King Prithu. Yenaham atmayantam vinirmita dhatra yato ayam guna sarga sangraha saeva mamahantum mudya yuddha swarat upasthito anyam sharanam kamashre yenaham atmayantam vinarmita dhatra yato ayam gunasarga sangraha saeva mam hantum madhudya yuddha swarat upasthito anyam sharanam kamashriyaye. येनहम् आत्मायन्तं विनर्मिता धात्रा यतो अयं गुणसंसर्गसङ्ग्रह स एव मां हन्तुम् उद्यायोधस्वरात् उपस्थितोऽन्यं शरणं कम् आश्रये. Please repeat. येनात्मयन्तं विनिर्मिता धात्राय त्वयं गुणसर्गसङ्ग्रह स एव मां हन्तुमुदयायुधस्वरात् उपस्थितोऽन्यं शरणं कमाश्रय. येनामात्मायन्तं विनिर्मिता धात्रायतोऽयं गुणसर्गसङ्ग्रह स एव मां हन्तुम् उद्यायुधस्वरात् उपस्थितोऽन्यं शरणं कमाश्रये. Samdevi? येनाहम् आत्मायनं विनर्मिता धात्रा यतो अयं गुणसर्गसङ्ग्रह स एव मां हन्तुम् उद्यायोधस्वरात् उपस्थितो अन्यं शरणं कमाश्रये. So let's see word to word meaning and then elaborate on this word. Yena, by whom? Aham, I. Atma ayantam, resting place of all living entities. Vinarmita was created. Dhatra, by the Supreme Lord, by the Yataha, on account of whom? Ayam, this Gunasarga Sangraha, combination of different material elements. Saha, he, eva, certainly. Mam, me, Hantum, to kill. Udyayudaha, prepared with weapons. Swarat, completely independent. Upastitaha, now present before me. Anyam, other. Sharanam, shelter. Come, unto whom? Ashraya, I shall resort to. Now again, we are trying to understand the nectarian meaning of the words of the verse. So Rupa Goswami says, among the 5 important limbs of sadhana bhakti, one is Bhagavata Shabda Artha Ras Aswadan. Bhagavata Shabda means words, Ras means mellow, Aswadan means relish. Relish the nectarian meaning of the words of Bhagavatam. So Yena Aham, Aham, say Mother Earth is with folded hands speaking to Prithu Maharaj. By I means Mother Earth. By whom? By you. You made me. What is the word? Atma Ayantam. Ayantam word is Ramayan, Ramayan. So Ayan means a place where somebody lives. Ayanam means Narayan. Nar Ayanam Yasasya Narayan. Ram Ayanam Yasasya Ramayan. Ramayan means the residence of Lord Ram. So Mother Earth says, I am the resting place of all living entities. Ayanam means place. Ayan is the house is called Ayan. Or Nivas or Ayan. So Mother Earth saying, you have made me the resting place for living entities. So this is first petition. Yen aham atmayantam vinirmita. Nirmit means to create something. Vinirmit means especially you have made me the resting place for all living entities. Nirman karra. Nirman means creation. Vinirmita means created. So you have created me. Mother Earth is coming usually from the west of the universal form. From the Virat Roof's west, Mother Earth comes. So Virat Roof means all 14 planetary system. So Mother Earth is in the middle at the west. And the lotus feet is the Patal and head is the Satyalok of the universal form. So Mother Earth is coming from the west of the Supreme Lord. So you have created me for resting place for the living entities, number one. Number two, Dhatra. Dhata is in Bhagavad Gita, so we says, Mata Dhata Pitama. Krishna says, I am the Dhata means actually one who maintain and protect. Generally, Dhata word is coming from mother who fed the child with milk. She is called Dhatri. Dhatri is mother, which maintain the child. So Dhata means one who maintain. It means you maintain. My Lord, you maintain. Dhatra. Yato ayam guna sangraha. Guna sarga sangraha. Sarga means creation. And guna means three modes of material nature. Sangraha means whatever is created on the Mother Earth is nothing but three modes of material nature and their interaction. And living entities. So always there are two energies of the Supreme Lord. One is para energy, the living entities. Other is apara energy, the material world. This whole creation is of those two energies of the Supreme Lord. And both are resting on Mother Earth. So first says living entities, Atmayanam. Now it says Guna Sarga Sangraha. It means all material elements. Guna Sangraha. Guna Sarga Sangraha means all 24 elements of material creation. This what is the material creation is 24 elements coming from Mahatattva. So that is Guna Sarga. Now third line says, Saeva Mam Hantum, you who actually created me for resting place of the living entities in all material creation. Now you are here, upasthita in front of me, ready to Hantum, kill with Udda Ayudha. Ayudha means weapon. So Prithu Maharaj has a bow and arrow. That's called Ayudha. So there's Astar and Shastar. Shastar is called Ayudha. This is like bow, arrow, sword, spear. Astar is a very subtle weapon which are only invoked by mantra. Brahmastra, Agnay Astra, Pashupat Astar. So Astar are the subtle weapons created by a mantra. And Ayudh is a grass weapons like arrow, bow. So this is Ayudha. Means Maharaj Prithu is actually having his bow focused on Mother Earth. Swarat, you are independent. That is, Swarat is a word in the first verse of Bhagvatam, Mangalacharna. What is the first word of the verse? Swarat. What is the first word? Janmadiyasya. Janmadiyasya. Swarat. Abhigya Swarat. Abhigya means knowing everything. Swarat means completely independent. So you are independent. It means you can do it. You have created. It's like that. The children go to the seaside and make the beautiful homes, play with for some time and then smash it. Because like that you can create and smash. You are independent. You can do like that. And actually it is like that. God through the three Purusha avatar create this material world, and again he annihilated through the fire coming from the mouth of Sankarsana and then Tandav dance of Lord Shiva. He destroy everything because Lord Shiva's presiding deity is Sankarsana. Therefore he keep the snake around his neck as a symbol of Sankarsana. So both are for annihilation. So you create and you annihilate. It's just a play for you. But this is not the time for annihilation actually. You are Swarat, you can do it. And then, Upasthita means when you say, Anyam Sharanam Kam Ashraya. To whose shelter I go? Who else is there? I should go to take shelter of. So this is the last one. Sharanam and Ashraya, both words are there. Sharanam means surrender and Ashraya means taking shelter. To whose shelter I should go? Who is other? So I'm just telling one story, then we are reading the translation. Once Lord Ramachandra has his arrow focused on a frog. Frog was quiet. Ramachandra said, when snake chase you, you are making so much noise. Why you are quiet now? Frog said, my dear Lord, when snake chase me, I call upon you for protection. Now you are killing, where should I go? I have no other option. Now where should I go? You are completely Swarat. Other kill, I come to you, but now you are killing, where I call go? There's nobody else. So this is what the situation of Mother Earth is. Now the translation. The planet Earth continued in the form of cow. My dear Lord, Dhata, you are the complete conductor of material creation. Guna Sarga Sangraha, Vindarmita. You have created this cosmic manifestation of three material qualities, Guna Sangraha. Therefore, you have created me, Vinarmita. The planet Earth, resting place for all living entities, Atma Ayanam. Yet you are always fully independent, Swarat. My Lord, now that you are present before me and ready to kill me with your weapons, let me know where I should go to take shelter, and tell me who can give me protection. So take shelter and protection are the two things. So I think whole verse, the words of the verse are very clear now, right? You can see the word of the verse, and in the translation everything is how it is Prabhupada is put. Now the purpose, Prabhupada first line writes, planet Earth herein exhibit the symptom of full surrender before the Lord. So what is full surrender? When the word surrender comes, we should always immediately recall the essence of Bhagavad Gita, Sarvadharman Pariche Mam Ekam Sharanam. So in that purport, the word Sharanam, Srila Prabhupada quoted a verse from Hari Bhakti Vilas, 6 symptoms of surrender. Surrender includes 6 things. What are they? Anukulyasya sankalpa. Anukulya means favorable. Sankalp means making a decision. You make the choice which is favorable for service of the Lord. This is the first. Anukulya sankalpa. Pratikulya vrachanam. What is not favorable, give it up. It's like that. We have to offer the fruits to the deities. So this is anukulya. So we should take it. And pratikula means some onion, garlic. We cannot offer. We should give it up. So this is a. So when we ask somebody to give up all these things, they are symptom of surrender. It means pratikul virjanam, which are not favorable for devotion, we should give it up. So this is actually whether the four regulative principles we follow is a pratikul virjanam. So it's a symptom of surrender. It's a symptom of surrender actually. Pratikul, which are not favorable, give it up. You may like it, but you have to give up because they are not favorable for the service of the Supreme Lord. So these are two. And third is Rakshati iti Vishwaso. Have a firm faith that God will protect me. Rakshato Vishwasa. Vishwasa means complete conviction that God will protect me. This is a protection. And now the next word is Goptritve Varanam Tatha. Goptritve means protection. So Rakshate and protection. Goptritve, this is the most important out of the seven is Goptritve Varnanam. So always Lord will protect me. Rakshate means when I'm in trouble. Protective means always protecting me. This word Goptritve is Dwarka is always protected by Krishna. The word is Goptritve. Dwarka was protected by Krishna. And now the two more. Atma Nikshepa Karpanya Sadavida Sharanakata. Karpanya means feeling oneself, I am insignificant in front of the Lord. And when Arjuna is surrendering to the Lord in 2nd chapter 7th word, he used the word Karpanya Dosha Upahatsu Bhava. So this is a symptom of surrender. So Arjuna is surrendering by saying Karpanya. Atma, this is Atma Nikshepa. Srila Prabhupada writes, according to the devotional process, one should simply accept such a religious principle that will lead ultimately to devotional service of the Lord, Anukulya. Now next, one may perform a particular occupational duty according to his position in social order, but if by executing his duty one does not come to the point of Krishna consciousness, all his activities are in vain. Anything that does not lead to the perfectional stage of Krishna consciousness should be avoided. Pratikula Varjanam. This is the second word. Purport. Third now. One should be confident that in all circumstances Krishna will protect me. This is the third line. Atma. Vishwasati. Have a complete firm conviction that Krishna will protect me. Krishna will protect me. Okay. One should be confident that in all circumstances Krishna will protect him from all difficulties. There is no need of thinking how one should keep the body and soul together. How I will be maintained. Goptritve. We should not worry. Then which words should come in our mind? We should not worry who will maintain us. Yoga Kshemam Vahamiyam. I protect what you have and I provide what you lack. This is Krishna's promise. So we should be completely dependent. And having this is a surrender. Srivas Thakur was not doing any business. He was a grasta. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, so how will you maintain? So Krishna will provide. You don't get, but I will fast. Next day you won't get, I'll drink water from Gangaji. Then third day, I will fast. I will jump in Ganga, but I can also do. I have firm faith Krishna will provide. If you don't give, then Mahaprabhu said, even sometime Lakshmi may become beggar, which is not possible. But for you, there will be no scarcity. Be assured that devotee will never perish. I will protect him personally. I will provide everything. So this, and Srila Prabhupada in two places, one in Bhagavad Gita and one in Bhagavatam, has given nice purport. I would like to read one purport at least from this 18th chapter, verse number 58, where Prabhupada writes, one who become fully Krishna conscious, Krishna become his intimate friend. And he look after the comfort of his friend, not needs, comfort of his friend. And Krishna himself offered to his friend one who is completely surrendered to himself. Like Krishna has offered himself to Arjuna as a chariot driver. So he gives himself. Other people give something to somebody, but he gives himself. So one person, he saw there's a very costly brass bell somebody offered in a forest to Lord Shiva Ling. So he thought, well, who will see me if I will steal this ringing brass bell? I will get at least 1,000 rupees, something like that. So he wanted to steal that. But the bell was too high. So there was nothing there to climb. Only Shiva Ling was there. So he climbed on Shiva Ling to reach to the bell. And Lord Shiva appeared. He said, what do you want? He said, sir, I'm sorry. I was really too much greedy. I wanted really to take this and save. Shiva said, no problem. You take it. But what do you want? Ask me. He said, what can I ask? Shiva said, everybody comes here. They put the jal on me. They put the milk on me, water, bel patra. You have yourself offered on me. अपने आप को चढ़ा दिया. I am very pleased with you. So Rukmani tells to Krishna in Dwarka Leela, when Krishna said, I cannot be king. I am just ordinary people. Why you married me? So Rukmani is saying, other people, kings, they may give something in charity, but you give yourself to your devotees. So Krishna gives himself to his devotees. That's the Prabhupada's one purport in Bhagavad Gita, which is his personal realization, Prabhupada's. He's looking after the comfort of a devotee, not needs, comforts. The word Prabhupada didn't comfort. And in 10th canto, 2nd chapter, Prabhupada writes, we have hundreds of the devotees. They have no fixed income. They have no fixed job, but Krishna is opulently maintaining them. Prabhupada, Krishna is opulently maintaining them. So, this should be a complete confidence that Krishna will provide whatever we needs. And personally, I think for the last 40 years, personally, I can experience this, the traveling all over the world, and there's no need. Krishna is providing and protecting everywhere. It's simply you have to realize this in your own life. There's nothing to do. No working. Work for Krishna. It's the best profession. I used to call to the student, there are so many professions you want to choose. This is one of the best professions. Vacancies are always open and whole world is a field. Wherever you go and start, just take nothing but two kartal, speak chanting Hare Krishna and just speak one verse of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna will provide everything and so many people will follow you. This is the best profession than anything else. If you simply want to take. Profession doesn't mean earn. Profession means you engage yourself in this service. There's no scarcity of anything. And personally, we have so many preachers, they have realized this. There's no problem. All the sannyasis, they don't have any business. They don't have any bank account. They don't have any house. They travel all over the world. And they got the body, mind and words, this stuff they have, the Danda 3, that is a BMW. Body, mind and words, BMW, so they have the best vehicle to travel all over the world free. Huh? Krishna is protecting, there's no problem. It's not really, he's looking after the comfort of his devotees. So the next meaning of this verse, so continuing reading this, surrender. There is no need of thinking how one should keep body and the soul together. Krishna will see to that. Krishna will see to that. You work for Krishna, Krishna will look after you. Very simple. You work for some company is looking after you. Right? Say some company is giving you, say, 100,000 rupees per month. So you are worth at least 200,000 worth. Then they are paying you where they are earning from you, right? It means your talent is at least 2-3 times more than what you are getting the remuneration, right? But you work for Krishna. You work for a big company, you will get a big benefit. So some people want to work in a government because you get a big benefit. Government is big. You work for Krishna, you will get big benefit. Not only in this world, pension in the other world also. So work for Krishna, what is the problem? And when Krishna gives, one baby went to the house, one shop of his uncle. Uncle says, take toffee. He said, no. Mother was very, very happy that my son is not greedy, he's not accepting anything. When they were leaving, the uncle gave a bunch of toffees. The boys said, yes, yes. We got it all. Then the uncle said, why when I asked you to pick? He said, if I pick, I can pick with my small hand only 2-3. When you give with your big hand, it may be 20. So when God gives, he gives with his hand, and his hand will give you unlimited. What you ask, you'll get only something less. So when God protects, he protects according to his standard. When he provides according to his standard. Some poor family wanted their girl to marry, so they asked some rich man. So he said, okay, I will take care of marrying your girl. So then rich man has to marry the poor man's girl according to rich man's standard, because he has to invite his friends. So the marriage was of very lavish standard, because rich man is doing it. So when Krishna is maintaining somebody, then he will maintain according to his needs. Yeah. Oh, he wants to maintain the devotees, then he have a big temple, not a 1-room, 2-room house, 3-room house, a big temple, huge temple. You just live with this. Krishna is providing you so huge property, right? So this is how Krishna look after. He sees to the needs of the devotees. Now next. Next line. He needs to think. One should always think himself helpless and should consider Krishna the only basis for his progress in life. Atma Nikshep and Karpani. These are the meaning of the two words. As soon as one seriously engages himself in devotional service to the Lord, is in full Krishna consciousness, at once he becomes freed from all contamination of material nature. So, Srila Prabhupada writes, planet Earth herein exhibit the symptom of full surrender. All 6. Full surrender. Pratikul, Anukul, Krishna Rakshati, Goptatve, Atma Nikshep and Karpani. And now Prabhupada writes, as stated, one can protect the person whom Krishna is prepared to kill. Who can protect? This is the saying Prabhupada is given here in a translation. Krishna mare rakhe kon, Krishna rakhe mare ke. This is a saying. If Krishna want to kill, who will protect you? If Krishna want to protect, who can kill you? So this is the phrase Prabhupada is quoted. Like Ravan was a great devotee of Brahma, of Shiva. But when Krishna wanted to kill, nobody can protect him. Even you can please any demigod, but it's the time for Krishna to kill, nobody can protect you. And Krishna want to kill you, nobody can protect you. Krishna want to protect, nobody can kill you. So this is very simple. And Krishna promised in Bhagavad Gita, Name Bhakta Pranashyanti. My devotee never perishes. It means I protect him personally. So when Krishna protects, then why to worry? Prabhupada said, I always felt my spiritual master and Krishna with me. I was never alone anywhere. Always Krishna is with me. This is the for sannyasis. This is the first instruction. Always Supreme Lord is with you. You are not alone. And completely depend upon Krishna. Wherever you go, He will provide you what you need. One sannyasi, an olden age sannyasi from a different sampradaya, he was in a Himalaya somewhere. And he just fell somewhere and broke his bone. And nobody was there, it was jungle. He said, now I have to die here because no, who will come here in the mountain in a very narrow place. After 2-3 hours, he saw some workers are coming on that way. They saw him, and they have some halwa and puri prasad. They gave him prasad. And this, we are going for work, on the way we'll come back and take you to a safe place. He said, see how Krishna is giving halwa and puri in the jungle where there's no hope that something will come from anywhere. And it's just arrived there. And many times you can experience such things in your own life that you're not expecting anything and something happens. On Sunday, Prabhupada was in, I think, Hong Kong or Singapore, and he wanted to fly to Australia. And on Sunday, they approached the embassy and got a visa on Sunday when everything was closed. Is it possible? Have you heard anybody to get his one visa on Sunday? No. Somebody went to the ambassador's house. They said, "No, Guru Maharaj has to go. You have to give visa." And Vegwan was with Prabhupada, his disciple, and they were carrying Krishna and Radha. Prabhupada was carrying Radharani, and Vegwan was carrying Krishna. And Vegwan has no visa. He landed in Australia. He said, "Where is visa?" He said, "My wife lives here. That is my visa." And he was allowed to enter. This never happens, So what happened in Prabhupada's life, you can see, is completely amazing. Visa on Sunday, Vegwan without visa in Australia. So this is what Prabhupada writes. As stated, means saying, no one can protect a person whom Krishna is prepared to kill. And no one can kill the person whom Krishna protect. So this is the saying. Krishna mare rakhe ke, Krishna rakhe mare ke. So Prabhupada used to quote this saying. Now Prabhupada writes further. Because the Lord was prepared to kill the planet Earth, there was no one to give protection to her where she goes. We are all receiving protection from Lord. Now Prabhupada is giving a principle. We are all receiving protection from Lord, and is therefore proper that every one of us surrender unto Him. We all are receiving protection from Lord. How will you realize this? Every moment we are breathing the fresh air and we are getting oxygen free. Are we receiving protection from Lord or not? For our breathing, we need pure air and oxygen. Is it provided by government? America? China? No. Krishna is providing oxygen. In Italy, during Corona, one 90-year-old man was in hospital for 1 month and he was on oxygen. When he was discharged, 900,000 was billed, almost 1 million. He was crying. And they said, you don't have money? He said, no, I have a lot of money. I am going to die, 90-year-old. What is the problem? Then why you are crying? He said, I am crying for 90 years. I was getting free oxygen. God never asked me anything. And for 1 month, there is a 1 million. My God. He said, if God would have sent me the bill. Can you see this? How we are receiving protection from God? We are breathing free. Most costly commodity is free for everybody. All right? And around you, you are living in an island. There's an ocean. Can you drink the water of ocean? Can you cultivate by the ocean water? All these, your sugarcane field can grow by salty water? Then every 15 minutes there is a la play, huh? On your island there is a rain. There's no pipe, there's no pump, there's no tank overhead. A sun evaporate water from your ocean, just without any pipe make a cloud and then shower the sweet water. The whole process making the salty ocean water into sweet water is free for all. Is it not free or not? Free or not? How much great protection we are getting from Lord. Air, water. You cannot live 5 minutes without air. You cannot live 5 days without water. So both are free. If anybody is paying for the rainwater? No, free. In any business, if you put 1 rupee and after 3 months you get 3,000 rupees, is it possible? You put a 1 grain in the field and after 3 months you will get 3,000 grains free. How much return Mother Earth is giving you? Is there any machine you put the grass and you get milk? And that cow you give the grass and next day you get milk. How much, how much facilities Krishna has provided you. He's protecting you actually. We have to say thank you to Krishna, everybody. So Prabhupada said at least everybody has to surrender to Krishna because he is providing and he is protecting everything. Everybody is receiving protection from Krishna. So we have simply to realize that really Krishna is giving us protection, therefore we should surrender to him. We should be thankful to him at least. The scarcity in this world is that we are not grateful for what we get. This is the biggest draft in the world, or the scarcity in the world is to be thankful or grateful. Somebody visited Vaikuntha and he said, Lord Vishnu, can I visit here? He said, go. He went in one big hall and thousands of people were working. He said, what is this? He said, so many people are coming in the temple and asking some demands, so they are registering what they have prayed for. In the next big hall, there were thousands of people actually, very much busy. He said, what is this? He said, they are actually dispatching what they want. So they are providing them the things what they asked for. And they went to the third hall, only 3 persons sitting there, doing nothing. He said, what is this? He said, we receive the thankful letter that they received. So there's nobody sending anything. 3 persons are there, there's no business. So everybody is asking for long, everybody is getting lot, but nobody is thankful to God. That's the problem. Every day we should say, thank you, Krishna, for we are sleeping at night. Who will protect us? Who is making our heart to beat 72 times a minute? Who is making our lungs to function 14 times a minute? Are you doing it or somebody else is doing it? Krishna says, I am doing it. And Krishna says, I am sitting in everybody's heart and heart is pumping because of me. If you are eating only, then I am digesting the food. I am making all the business inside. So this Krishna says, Aham Vaishwanro Bhutva Praninam Dhyamashrita Pranapan Samayukta Pajami Anmanchita. So this is the protection Krishna is providing everybody. So why should we not surrender? Then Prabhupada quoted this verse, Sarva Dharman Paritijamam Ekam Sharanam Vraja Am Tom Sarupapebhyo Mokshishami Ma Sucha. Don't hesitate. Ma Sucha means don't hesitate. Don't have a doubt. The problem over is how Krishna will, really Krishna will maintain. Really Krishna will maintain. We should not have doubt. Ma Sucha. No, don't lament. Just surrender. There are two types of surrender. This is the meaning of this verse. Prabhupada says, abandon all varieties of religion. Which religion we should give up? Which religion gopis gave up? Gopis are the example of Sarva Dharman Parityaja. They gave up the social customs. What were the social customs there? What the people will say? So the social religion, the moral codes of the religion, they just gave up for Krishna. What people will say, we don't. The problem with us is that we are more concerned what people will say. What Krishna will say, we never think. We think what people will say. It was very hot season, summer. And one big rich man and one saint was traveling in his car. The saint was opening the window because it's too hot. He said, don't open window. Why? People say the rich man has car which has no air condition. So you may suffocate, but you should not open the window because people will say there is no AC, air condition. Say AC ki tesi. Open the window, I am dying. So we are just thinking what people will say. This is our problem. And people, Srila Prabhupada told the three couples which he sent from America to England. He said, go and chant in the street, don't think what people will say. Don't think what people will say. Just you do it and Krishna will reward and they become successful. Shaven head, first time in England with a dhoti and tilak, 6 couple and 1 baby. It was astonishment for whole England. They never saw this. And revolution appeared there all of a sudden. So, surrender all religion. So, gopis are example of actually Sarva Dharman Parityaja. And Manmana, they are also example of Manmana. They have given their mind to Krishna. And they have given up all social religious customs to please Krishna. So they are example of Sarva Dharman Parityaja. When gopis came for the Ras dance, when Krishna called, then Krishna was giving them the instruction of Dharma. Go back home, take care of your family, your children, your husband. So Krishna was speaking Dharma. And gopis were the student of Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Therefore, gopis could not be convinced by Krishna. So ultimately, Krishna was testing them. And that's called Pranaya Geet. This is the Pranaya Geet of the gopis. Pranaya is a 5th stage after love of God. Sneha, Prema, Man, Pranaya. Radha hai Krishnera Pranya Vikar. Aladini Shakti Sar. So Pranaya, so we know in our Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Ado Shraddha to Prem. But after Prem, there are 10 more stages which Rupa Goswami has described in what is called Ujjwal Nilmani. Yeah, there's 10 more stages. And Mahabhava Sarupa Radha. That's only for Radha Rani. She is on the highest stage of Mahabhava Sarupa. Mahabhava Sarupa. Nobody can reach to that. Pranaya, Sakha can reach to the Pranaya. Krishna and I are equal. The friends say like that. So Pranaya is quick in Sakharas. So this is gopis are. That is, now Srila Prabhupada writes, now Srila Prabhupada, when writing this comment, he remembered bhajan by Bhakti Vinod Thakur. And that bhajan is Manas Deho Geho Jo Kuch Mor Arpelo To Nanda Kishore Maro Bhi Rakho Bhi. That's what Srila Prabhupada has translated. This bhajan is a bhajan of complete surrender. I am reading. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur sings, My dear Lord, whatever I have, even my mind, the center of material necessities, namely my home, my body, and whatever I have in connection with this body, I now surrender unto you. You are now completely independent to act however you like. If you like, you can kill me. If you like, you can save me. In any case, I am your eternal servant, and you have every right to do whatever you like. This is the end of the purport of this verse. So Srila Prabhupada has given Bhagavad Gita Sarvadharman Paritaja, then he gave the surrender of Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Manasa Deho Gyo, this bhajan, that whatever is my mind, my need, I am offering it to Krishna. Now it is up to you. And same is the mood in Sikshastakam. Asli Shava Padratam Panishtomam Maramatam Karutuva Yatha Tatha Viddha Lampato Mat Pranatastu Evana. If you embrace me or kick me, I am at your door. I will never leave. So this is a very high stage of surrender actually. It's not that everything which we want that will happen. Hanuman said, if what I want it happens, it means Ram is pleased with me. If I want it's not happening, it means Ram wants that I should not do this. And both I should be completely dependent on Ram. It's not that it is favorable, then I am happy, and it's not favorable, then I leave the Lord. No. One Guruji was there, one disciple was coming, every day doing service. Once he became upset, he did not come for 2 days. So Guruji went to the disciple and he said, if you can live without us, you can live without us, but we cannot live without you. Therefore, please come back. So same thing Krishna is saying, you think you can live without me. It's not possible, but I cannot live without you because I love you. So he wants devotees to come back. One sannyasi, he sent a danda to Srila Prabhupada that I cannot keep sannyas. He was in Australia and New Zealand. Then he came in to meet Srila Prabhupada in Vrindavan. Prabhupada, with tear in his eyes, he said, whichever ashram you want to stay, but you never leave us. Whichever ashram you want to stay, but please never leave us. Because he rendered so much service in Australia and New Zealand, Prabhupada said, you stay in any ashram, but never leave us. And Prabhupada was equally crying. It means Krishna needs us more than we need Krishna actually. Because we've forgotten that he's our father, but he never forget that we are his children. We may not be good Krishna conscious when we are chanting Hare Krishna, but Krishna is more devotee conscious because he thinks that he's chanting my holy name. You may not be thinking that Krishna is thinking of me. No? You may not be thinking of Krishna when chanting, but Krishna is always thinking of devotee when we are chanting. So Krishna is more devotee conscious than devotee is Krishna conscious. So complete surrender is actually, this is what complete surrender. Jai kale shich kare atma samarpan. Sei kale Krishna kare apsam. By the time devotees surrender to the spiritual master, Krishna accepts him as his own. Apsam means as his own, he is now mine. So you surrender to spiritual master and Krishna accepts you as his own. So this is a surrender is most important in devotional service, complete surrender. Because Krishna is, we are receiving protection from Krishna, so we should surrender to Krishna. And surrendering to Krishna, there are 6 symptoms which we have just read. So now any question or comment? Yes, Maharaj.
Thank you for this wonderful class. Prabhuji, we've seen that nowadays we have lots of devotees who also retired from work.
Retired from?
From work.
Retired from work, very good.
So how can we encourage and get the devotees together, coming to the temple and also having Bhagavatam class? So we're talking with the friend Prabhu last time about coming together and relishing the Bhagavatam. And because if they don't come, then there will be more attachment from the material world. So how can we create that community for especially those who are also retiring, because we don't have this community.
I think those who are retired, they should first say that they are 25 years with 40 years of experience. First they should think in themselves that it's the body which have become old, but they are not old as a soul. So I used to say I'm 25-year-old boy with 50-year experience. So first you think that it is body which is getting old, soul is not old. So soul's constitutional position is to be eternal servant of Krishna, not body. So as a soul, your constitutional position is, this is swadharma of a soul. So now your body's swadharma is over because you have finished your job. That was the swadharma of body. Now that is over. So now you fully dedicate your swadharma of soul for Krishna consciousness. Because ultimately, soul belongs to Krishna, body belongs to material nature. So enrich your soul now, because you have opportunity now that you are free from the bodily work. So now relish your soul. So for the devotee, it says body is fasting, soul is feasting. So body is fasting, soul is feasting. Now your body is fasting from work. So now let your soul feast on Krishna Katha. I think we can have some, like we have ISKCON Youth Forum, which is not existing here. I think there is a need of preaching to the youth in the universities and colleges. Even there are many Indian students studying here. And in Russia, we used to go there and make many Indian devotees who are studying it. There's a need of youth. Similarly, you can have a, say, senior citizen club. It's Krishna conscious. Yeah, something like that. And then they should have, maybe twice a week Bhagavad satsang regularly. So you can give a room for them. I would say they have an experience of 50 years, 40 years. We should use that experience in Krishna consciousness. So they are useful. First thing is they are useful. So how can we encourage them to take to Krishna consciousness? I think still most of them can be engaged in the service in the temple. They are retired on government, but they are quite fit to do some nice services in the temple. The elderly people are there, people have more respect for them, and they will be more useful for preaching. What else? Anybody have some idea?
I thank you very much, Prabhu. It was ecstatic class. It was a feast for the soul and the ears. Thank you very much. I just like to share two things. First is, as you're talking of the senior citizen, actually one of our devotees here, he's turning 90 today. He'll be here on the Sunday feast, and that's Kashyap Prabhu.
Kashyap, I know my friend Aditya and Kashyap.
Yes, so actually he that they could have an activity. You know, they go and visit temple every Thursday.
So it's like ISKCON youth form, like ISKCON Senior Citizen Club.
Yes, yes.
Uh-huh.
So they have a satsang every Thursday.
ISC,
Yes.
ISKCON Senior Citizen Club.
Yes, so that's a
ISCC, IYF, ISCC. I think there's a culture of senior citizen in Mauritius. They get, you know, they go to the beach. I saw many times senior. So you could have senior citizen and get some benefit from government and go to the yatras to Vrindavan, to Mayapur. You know, the Muslim can go to the Hajj, you can go to the Vrindavan. You get benefit for your senior citizen even from the government. Yes, you can do that.
Yes, so then, and I wanted to say to, in the midst of the devotees, to give a big clap to Prabhu Kashyap for his achievement, having attained 90 years old in this area.
Very good.
Then the second thing is, I wanted to share that I didn't know that His Holiness Sundar Chaitanya Maharaj has got the BMW. So now we will
Here the BMW, yes. Yes, Advait Prabhu.
Also started the youth forum here. For some years it's been going on. The youth generally tend to become grihasta at middle age. But I think Maharaj has had so much experience dealing with the youth, I think it should be revived. And one thing is always a little bit of pain in the heart is temple like this, they should have a brahmachari ashram. And it's like, it is possible because if we think there must be at least 12 or 15 Mauritian devotees living in ashrams in India. But somehow this has not been a priority, especially when you have a temple. So when you do away with the brahmachari or the ladies ashram, then you do away with the Srimad Bhagvatam class in the morning.
What you are saying is most of the temple in the world, except few in the India, have no facilities for the full-time devotees living in the temple compound, temple premises, brahmachari. And for youth preaching, we may know all Shastra, but youth people preaching can be only done by youth devotees because they can relate to them and they can know their wavelength. So if you don't have, by the way, here, there are very fine and good youth preacher in India. You just invite sometime for 2 months, let them go to college, and then let them have a basis here. The basis where the students live there, practice Krishna consciousness, go for colleges, and they are the future. Big temples are built Pune by the young devotees because when they graduate, they are devotees, they graduate, then they earn money and then they give back to the temple. You have not to depend on anybody. If you really cultivate the youth, when they go in a good field wherever in the world, they will communicate. They become the part of your temple, maintenance automatically. So maybe you decide among yourself to bring some youth preacher from India, which are trained to preach to these students, and then have a facility for them. What they do is they just hire some house and make a base, and students live there. They have a kitchen and there everything there, and they practice Krishna consciousness. On Sunday they come here, otherwise they practice there. And from them they have to join the job, and after that they can join the temple after 2 years when they are actually confident that they can maintain themselves in life. So I think there is a need of youth. When you have a big temple coming, you need at least 25 devotees living on the campus to make it vibrant in the heart of the city.
The unfortunate thing is that everybody stays in their house, students. So they travel to because being a small island, so they stay in their house. There's no base, there's no campus life. There's no campus life.
There's no need here, right?
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Right, I know. But the foreign student is studying here in the hostel, they can be utilized in a base. There are many foreign students I saw in a medical college hostel and some other places. The preaching can be done some other ways. You are right. But still, I think if we provide them some places which is for their Krishna consciousness, at home they cannot practice Krishna consciousness. So at least they can go say weekend to the homes, and other time they stay in some place where they can pray to them. Anyway, you have to, according to your needs, you have to, orchestra your, design your own program for youth according to your needs and facilities which can be provided here.
Thinking of bringing some.
We need youth, we need Mataji's group, we need senior citizen, we need everybody actually for different reasons.
One thing I was thinking is that senior citizens, they don't have to pay to travel.
They are free, yeah.
They travel freely. And today we have the metro here. I think if we do preaching near all these metro stations for the old people, that we can try to get them to the temple, but we have to create some base for the, those bases which we're talking about. Maybe create a base near the railway station, the metro station, and then slowly start sending them over to the temple.
You call this one Parst ashram. The senior citizen base is one Parst ashram, and then give them the services which they can render, and stay here. I'm saying, some people are ill. We have to take care of them. Prabhupada says 5 subjects. A society which is not taking care of 5 subjects will completely be finished in due course of time. One is children's proper education, one is Mataji's protection, third is senior citizen care, fourth is Brahminical culture, and fifth is cow protection. So you don't have cow to protect here. So you have only 4. Brahminical culture, mothers, taking care of mothers, proper education for children, you should have a Sunday school for the children here, and then the senior citizen care. Give them facility that they should be free to chant Hare Krishna and go back home, back to Guardian. So that is more needed on this island, because this island has more senior people than young people. So there is a need to really give them facility to chant Hare Krishna, and you can have this type of basis that you are saying. That's also right. We need it. And they always think that the senior people can do miracle. Prabhupada was senior people 70 years. He established the whole movement. So senior people can be utilized for something extraordinary. Don't think that they are now completely out. They can be of much miracle. It's possible.
We went in a seminar for increasing the preaching movement, increasing preachers. And Jayadvaita Swami came over during that seminar, and he said something very, very interesting, and I want to share it with those who are not there. That he said, you invite people, 15,000, 20,000 people come for Janmashtami. You don't have a database, so you don't know who they are. They go back, everything is finished. You have spent a lot of money. So with his experience of 50, 60 years in ISKCON, so he has seen that this big festival, etc., Sunday feast, is, when you have a mix of everybody, you don't benefit. So you have to break them down. Like we have a Sunday feast here. Like sometimes I heard that everybody should be at Sunday feast, they can get prashad. If they are somewhere else, they don't get prashad. So he was saying that we have to segment them. Young people one side, old people one side, children another side, people with interest of music a different side. Take different rooms here. Part of the temple or the facility, and go to preach in a niche market. This is what you call a niche market. Just specific market. And then that we should be creating this kirtan place. Kirtan place, just like I was telling that, maybe we have a kirtan place at each metro station somewhere nearby, and then later on that they can come for your Sunday feast. So it is very, and having a nice database. Who are the people coming? How often they are coming? How to take care of them? So I think it was a very, to me,
Yes, follow up.
Very revolutionary.
There's a department called guest reception department. Those who are coming first time, somebody should meet them, interact with them, give them some token of gift and prasad, get his number, follow him up, and call him. In this way, definitely according to the inclination of the people, we can engage them in that activity. ISKCON actually developed with Sunday feast. 2 days before Sunday, devotees used to go to park and invite people, give them coupon, come for free lunch at our place. They used to invite them, and they used to cook on the Saturday sweet rice, and they used to prepare one drama, some puppet show for the people. When they come, Aarti, after Aarti, some drama, some puppet show, some small philosophy, then they used to interact with them, and the people after 2-3 Sunday become devotees. But now Sunday feast is only feast. There's nothing more in Sunday now. It's more like in your language the Mose program. And no philosophy, nothing. They just come before, because they come late, so they are first in line. Therefore, we should really segregate them and put them in a taste which they have. So whatever taste they have. They want simply have a kirtan, sit there. The children, they should do some drawing, some storyteller for the children. Some senior citizens, they want to have some different activity, just give them different activity. But ultimately give them the beads and ask them to chant simply. Something that I mean, you have to provide facilities. On Sunday, everybody should go in different places where they want, and classes going on. Those who are interested in class should come for. Prabhupada, the Sunday class should be, say, 20 minutes or 30 minutes, because people are really not interested in philosophy much. More should be more kirtan or some drama or some other presentation on Sunday.
Chanting, which is so important.
Yeah, chanting. Give them mala and chant at least. So those who chant 1 round, 2 round, then they should get a coupon for prasad. This,
that this should be ingrained in our structure. That we go for that, because I think this is Jayadvaita Swami, so much of experience, and as you are adding to that's a fact. So we have to make a study of what we are doing and what the value is, and how do we add more value to that. So I think
how much we are spending on Janmashtami festival?
Tremendous amount.
Hundreds, thousands and thousands, millions of rupees. What is the return?
Nil.
Yeah, because we should have actually 100 volunteers to interact with whoever is coming, taking prasad, getting their name, giving them some small gift. You announce that whoever has come here, there's a gift type. You go and get your gift, get registered yourself, follow it up. There is a need of actually following it up. Let them stay at their home but become Krishna conscious. Not that everybody will come in temple. I think this was the first year the Janmashtami become a national festival here by embassy. I think. Which year was that, Girdhari? 2006 or 7 something. 6, 7. First time embassy came, and it become. After that, it becomes the national festival. Yeah. I mean, the biggest Janmashtami as per capita in the world. The Janmashtami of Mauritius is number 1 as per population of the island. 10,000 people coming, in 2 temples to say some 30,000 people are coming with say 1.2 million. So this is the greatest gathering on the planet.
Yeah, now it's more, because now we have all the regional.
England and outside world is the greatest gathering. India, of course, Bombay is the best. Millions of people, but compared to the population, they are not 1%, but here there's more one. I think you're right. We should have more preaching facilities, tools, and some organizations.
I'm just only repeating what That's what he said, you know. So it is not my idea at all. So I think I was, just a participant. But I think that this is coming from such experienced people. I think we should, now that we're talking about it.
The one thing they have realized that if you engage the people, they will continue Krishna consciousness. If there's no engagement, whatever you do, they cannot last long. So engage them, whoever comes. And the first thing is engage in chanting, and next engage in some service in the temple. Then they will continue. Thank you. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.